On December 11th, 2017, I had a brain tumor removed. It was my 46th birthday. 5 days later, when I regained consciousness in the ICU, the world wasn't the same as when I went under for the surgery. This is my reality. This is my truth. The truth, according to Trish. For entertainment purposes only, because God knows I'm laughing at my reality. Hi everybody! Got to hang out with Amanda today. We took a road trip in her big black truck.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, let's go. Get your ass in there.
We'll talk more about what happened then, because we really had
a hell of an adventure today.
Adventure, divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. But recently we reconnected with some family, and if you followed any of our videos, you know that it's basically just me and Amanda and our kids.
Yeah.
And you know, the rest of the family
we don't talk to. We don't have nothing to do with them because they're nothing but toxic. And we've chosen to just cut them off. And we're so much better without them. Well, this is what our distance cousins did years ago. Because they, were tired of everybody being so toxic.
But we reconnected with some family. They know I do this channel. They watch it. Hi Shar, hi Shell. And we love them very, very much. And we're so glad that they're back in our lives.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Sunday, we had a little conversation. And it went a little something like this. And we only want to share it because, well, we want to make some things clear, you know. And we're hearing all kinds of things about people and the conversations that they're having with their families. And some of them, aren't ending up the way you would hope it would,
I mean, and it's not just, happening, in families. They're showing this kind of thing on TV. The Connors, for example, I was watching it last night. But we'll get into. If you watched the Connors last night, you know what I'm talking about. But
I don't think they're gonna be able to do that far back.
Anyway,
all right. Well, I don't know. We're gonna see if this audio on this is good, because we just noticed that the fan is going. So I'm gonna talk a little louder. All right. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Okay. All right. So the conversation. Okay. We'll just play the part and how it happened.
Okay. I've got something to say, and I don't want any backlash about it. But I just want you to know that me and Mom had decided to get vaccinated. And, and then I'm the only parent these two boys have. So.
But wait a minute, I'm a parent too. Are you saying that I don't care because I'm not getting vaccinated?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, Shelly, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's what the left would say. I don't care if you take it. You do whatever you have to do to make yourself feel comfortable. But I swear, if something happens to you, you're dying. Shelly, stay with me. Stay with me, Shelly. I have something I need to tell you. I told you so.
Bitch.
She didn't say bitch. She said, well, what'd she say? You're an ass.
At first. That was when
you're an ass. And I'm like,
kidding. But no, the bottom line to this story is that, we don't care if you want to get vaccinated or not.
We love you guys anyways. We love you guys. If it makes you feel comfortable and that's what you feel like you need to do, I mean, make no mistake, maybe we haven't made ourselves clear.
Yeah. Exactly.
We love everybody, and we want everybody to do what they feel like they need to do, okay? But what we have a problem with is people telling us that we have to
get
take it.
Yes.
Because we've done our research and something's not adding up. You guys, if you feel comfortable, that's on you. And we love you anyways. I mean,
And honestly, it was in your contract to play the part.
Exactly.
You know, everybody has their roles to play.
And it's just so sad. I mean, here we are. This is where we are when you're around family and you have to have conversations like this. You know, who would have thought that you would even be having this kind of conversation?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm glad that it ended up like that. I think everybody should use some humor. I think I use some humor. You know, I mean...
She is the class clown of the family.
Class clown of the family, yeah. But this kind of brings us into where we are now and how divided the news and everywhere has been, where it's kind of sort of who's taken the cure and who hasn't taken the cure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's turning into a big civil war. This is setting up a civil war. This is modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
You know your heart and where you stand, and no matter what you're, you know, for or against. And you don't, nobody should have to listen to celebrities and politicians and the news try to tell you what is right and what is wrong. Don't let them put you in that kind of fear. And that leads into what happened to us today.
Yeah, exactly. With this whole, you know, Republican.
Yes, yes.
What is going on with the camera? There. Okay, let's try not to move so much. With this whole modern segregation of who's taken the cure, who hasn't taken the cure, who's a Republican, who's a Democrat, our skin color,
Right.
black, brown, white, you know, all of it. Well, what happened to us today was a perfect example. Oh God, it was awful.
Yes, yes.
All right, Amanda. We were in her big black truck
Big
going to
black
Buffalo,
Dodge,
Missouri.
Driving my daughter to spend some time with her sister for a week. But anyways, we're heading toward Buffalo, and there we were having some road construction being done on the road, so we were stopped. And there was a semi behind me, and like we just felt like this push.
It was like, boom.
Yeah, you know, like we kind of like got pushed forward a little bit, and then we seen dust, and we were like, what is that? And then Trish, you saw in your rearview mirror.
I was like, there's been an accident behind the truck.
Yeah. She didn't even
think. She just jumped out of the truck.
This is exactly me. My daughter's in the back seat, right? And I'm like, Lexus, you just stay right here in the truck. Somebody get on the phone, call 911. And I was gone. You know, I was right up there. And then so many other people, you know, stopped and helped. And we did everything that we possibly could to help these people
and make them comfortable and talk.
You know,
I prayed for Christina and
kept
Carson.
them awake, you know.
Kept them talking, telling us where they hurt.
And it was...
We called Grandma. We called Grandma for him.
I helped one man find his phone so he could get a hold of his wife and everything.
It could have went so wrong.
You know,
where we were stopped in the road.
Yeah,
It was a
we
two-lane.
could have been a part of that, you know,
Yeah,
and
first
so
of all,
could have
yeah.
people on the, you know, with oncoming traffic, you know. It very well could have went into the other lane.
Because it was just a small two-lane, and
Yeah.
they were stopping, letting one side go, and then the other side go. If he would have ran into him and that tanker would have slid into oncoming traffic, it wouldn't have just been 3 vehicles in an accident there. It would have been a lot of other people in the oncoming traffic because they were sending them through when it's happened.
Yeah.
One little girl, she said she was driving by, and it happened right then when she drove by, and she pulled off, and she was part of the little group where we were helping them.
But these were people, teenagers,
Old people,
middle-aged.
teenagers.
I mean, we were all there, and it didn't. No one was worried about if somebody was vaccinated or not, if somebody was wearing a mask or not, if you were Republican or Democrat, if whatever the color of your skin was. Nobody thought about anything.
All we saw were people in
coming
need.
together, you know, for humanity, you know, and that was so freaking beautiful. Yes, it was a horrible situation,
yeah.
but to see humanity come together like that.
That nobody was
so-
thinking about anything except for those 3 people.
I was just
that were
felt
hurt.
so blessed in a way to be a part of
Yeah, to be there and be a part of it.
to
yeah.
witness that, you know, because that just really gives me hope.
I know,
Honestly, it does. It gives me so much hope when you see things like that, because you see so much hate. You know,
It
on
was
the news
it was
and
beautiful. I
everything.
mean, it was awful what happened to Christina and Carson, and I don't know the man's name that was in the car.
His
you
name
know,
was Gary.
Gary. But just being able to comfort someone and be there for them in their time of need, being a service to others.
Yes.
Being a service to others.
Exactly.
It made me feel good. Did it make you feel good?
It always makes me feel good when I try to help others.
But it was a beautiful thing.
It was.
You know?
that so many people, I mean, so many people, and out of nowhere shows up a nurse even.
Yeah, where did she come
You
from?
know, I mean, it's like she just popped out of nowhere.
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
And you know, she pulls. I'm like holding up Christina's head, telling her everything that she was telling me while Christina was very hurt. It took about, I'm going to say, 15 minutes, maybe, for the ambulance to get there. The firemen, paramedics got there before the ambulance did.
Yeah, the first responders.
First responders. But we stayed there until the ambulance showed up, and you know, stayed there with Carson, let him know, you know, everything was going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know, people don't help people enough nowadays. You know, I realize that people have places to go and they don't want to be in the way and everything, but the ones that, you know, immediately pulled over and jumped out of the cars and that were there, I believe they were other light workers too. You know, and I know I prayed over Christina when she was still in the car, and I told Carson, her son, when we took him out of the car and had him laying on the side in the grass, and he thanked me, you know, for praying, you know. So you guys, being a service to others is the best thing in the world. It is.
Yeah,
You might have financial problems, but this light worker gig, it pays off in better ways than money. But we just wanted to, you know, come on and tell you a little bit about what happened with our family, you know, and to let you, just to clarify, we love y'all. We love everybody.
Everybody.
You do what you're going to do.
You
all
do
right?
you.
You do
just
you.
let me do me. You know?
We love you. And it doesn't change the fact, and we're not going to stop, but we might look at you and say, I told you so later, but you know how we are, and you're not going to get away without us doing that, because we're just freaking ornery like that, aren't we? You've been warned, Shelly. You've been warned, baby girl. But we do love you.
Yes,
you guys,
we
this was
love
just
you,
a quick
love you.
one. We hope when you talk with your family, you know, use a sense of humor. You know, let them know. I know most of you agree with me. I've seen you in chats, you know, and things. You know, we love everybody. We want everybody to do what they need to do to feel safe and comfortable in this crazy freaking world.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not for us, and that's not going to change, you know, unless you start telling us that we have to take it, and then we got a problem.
Exactly.
All right, you guys, we love everybody. Light and love. Bye.